Alright, so it is that time of year again. It is the 3rd of December, and like clockwork, Spotify have released Spotify Wrapped for 2025. I always love looking at mine. I'm a bit of a stat nerd as it is, so I love knowing how much time I've spent listening to music, how many different artists, genres, who my favourite artist, all that kind of thing is, as I'm sure everybody else out there does as well. So I thought, what better way to do it than react to it together? So I'm screen recording on my phone. I'm going to pop it on screen. You'll be able to see it at the same time as me. And yeah, let's get a live reaction and see what kind of figures we're going to accrue this year. All right, let's go. $18,955 minutes. That's 13 days. I was kind of expecting a little bit more. I can't remember what I got last year. I'd have to have a look, but considering I now drive this year and like I've been driving up and down the country for gigs and care homes and such, I figured that might be a little bit more, but that might be significantly higher than I got last year. So let's have a look. 217 genres. I would hazard a guess that that's quite high. Top genres: alternative rock, pop country, soft pop, pop punk and oldies. Now oldies is definitely on there because of the amount of care home stuff I've been trying to learn this year. Let's hope that hasn't skewed my listens too much. The rest of it, pretty much bang on for me. Age is just a number, so don't take this personally. Your listening age, 57. Oh, wow. Into music from the early 80s, you're an old soul. I've been told that before. I wouldn't say my music taste is that old, though. You listened to 2,412 songs this year, but can you guess your number one? So, my number one song this year is going to be Wolves of Winter by Biffy Clyro. Not even on there. Which one should we guess? Many of Horror then, probably, of the three, but Always is my all-time favourite. Let's try Many of Horror. We got it. Yeah, that was right. That would have been my second guess. I listened 11 times. I'm sure I've listened to it more than that this year. Yeah, otherwise that's pretty much right. I'm surprised Wolves of Winter's not on there. But Bon Jovi and Biffy Clyro, I knew they'd be pretty high up on my list. You listened to 40 albums this year, which I think is more than I normally listen to. Only Revolutions by Biffy Clyro, yeah, that's the top album. Brilliant record. Yeah, that's probably about right. Yeah, Only Revolutions is top. Have a Nice Day, Bon Jovi, that's one of my old reliables. I'll always put that on. Foutique, Biffy Clyro, that was new this year. Same Old Wasted Wounded, Motion City Soundtrack, that's a really good record from this year. And Divide, Ed Sheeran, I probably wouldn't have thought I'd listen to that much, but it's a good record. Streamed 3,491 minutes of podcasts. I imagine the Fozcast will probably be top. Yep, there you go. Top 13% fan. Jackmate's Happy Hour second, Insight with Chris Van Vliet, a little bit of everything there. You listened to 962 artists this year. These 5 were extra special. I missed one of those, I think. Oh no, I didn't. Let's have a look. Who claimed the top spot? So it's either going to be Biffy Clyro or Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi have been top every year for me so far, but I think Biffy Clyro might have just nicked it this year. Let's have a look. Bon Jovi way ahead at the moment. I don't know whether this is like conducive of how much I've listened. Biffy Clyro catching them up, but it looks like Bon Jovi storming clear. Wow, yeah. Spent 1,653 minutes with Bon Jovi. I mean, I'm very sad. Biffy Clyro in second. Ed Sheeran in third surprises me a little bit. I don't listen to a lot of Ed Sheeran. I suppose he's in a lot of my playlists. Taylor Swift in 4. I listened to her new album a few times and her back catalogue's just great. Shinedown making an appearance in 5th, very strange. I do like Shinedown, but I don't think I've listened to them that much. Bring Me the Horizon not on there for the first time in a long time. Probably haven't listened to a lot of them this year. All of your listening made you part of something bigger. Which club do you belong to? Cloud State Society, Grit Collective, Club Serotonin, Cosmic Stereo Club, Full Charge Crew, Soft Hearts Club, Cloud State Society. There's a lot of these. Oh, they're going back round. I don't know. I belong to Grit Collective. Your club believes in rebellion through music. There is no club rule book. I suppose that's like mixing different genres and stuff, which I suppose I do. You're a focused playlist creator, combining the best of your club into mixes. Whatever that means. 9% of people are in my club. Club favourites, Moose Blood, yeah, love them. Bring Me the Horizon, there we go. Good Charlotte, A Day to Remember, All Time Low, Linkin Park, yeah, they're all staples in my playlists. Well, there you go. 18,955 minutes listened. Bon Jovi top once more. Biffy Clyro an honorary mention. I think it was a lot closer than perhaps that race was leading on. One more thing, we've pulled some of your files just in case. Let's have a look and see what this is all about. Ah, there you go. Early morning kicked off with a full sweep of Biffy Clyro's Foutique, looping tracks like Friendshipping and Woe Is Me, Wow Is You through the morning. Afternoon double down on I Prevail's Violent Nature with 2 full spins in quick succession, 214 minutes, 57 plays, 10 artists. Your repeat heavy day echoing your annual top spins. Well, there you go. Does that give you a report for each of them? Yeah, most diverse day. Let's have a look at this one. The day you spun the dial from emo to disco to classic rock. Late night started with Biffy Clyro and a double dose of Evil Cult. Then Motion City Soundtrack took over, looping through their new album in the afternoon. By evening, you spun from wedding soft pop to yacht rock, Motown and classic rock, jumping decades of moods. 347 minutes, 100 tracks, 80 artists, your most diverse day of the year. There you go. Biggest music listening day. Let's have a look at this one. The day you let Bon Jovi headline your all-day festival. That's pretty much a token of my life, I would imagine. From a morning sprint through country and pop punk to an afternoon Bon Jovi marathon, you get the energy high and the queue moving. By evening, classic rock, emo and a dash of soft pop carried you well past sunset. 358 minutes, 95 tracks, 65 artists, your biggest music day of the year with Bon Jovi in the driver's seat. Birthday, let's have a look what this means. No idea. It's not my birthday on April 12th, so I haven't got a clue. Well, there you go. That is it. That is Spotify Wrapped 2025. Not quite as conducive and not quite as conclusive, I think, this year. I'm convinced that I listened to more than 18,000 minutes. Let's see if I can find last year's Wrapped. I screen recorded last year's. I want to see whether or not I've got more minutes this year. So I can't find last year's Wrapped, but I can find the year before, so 2023, and that was 24,202 minutes, which I'm not sure you can see there. Now, I've definitely listened to more music this year, so I'm not convinced that's right. But there you go, that's it, Spotify Wrapped 2025. Let me know what yours looks like in the comments. Let me know how many minutes you listened to, who your top artist was, who your top song was. Make sure you've liked the video. Subscribe if you're new around here. We do things like this once a week, plenty of music content, covers, drum covers, guitar covers, all sorts. So yeah, make sure you've liked the video. Drop me a comment, like I say, subscribe to the channel, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.